Oh, so in this video we're going to show how we, small Citroen Berlingo car,
our magic box turn into something we can live in.
turn into basically a camper van that we can live in for weeks sometimes, can't we?
Yeah.
So let's see the magic unfold. So, that thing, getting ready to go. This is basically when we moved all the buttons out of the way. This is what it looks like in the boot. I'll go around the back of the boot. There we go, so it folds up neatly into the boot like that. So as you can see, that where the rack is where the dogs usually sit.
You can see by all the dog hair.
All the dog hair there. The beautiful Debbie McGee will now do the magic trick and turn a small Berlingo into a camper van.
So step number one is moving the seats forward and out the way. So I'm just going to put it as far forward as it will go, and then I'm going to tilt it as well as far forward as it will go at the moment.
We'll do this one as well. Okay, so they're roughly in line.
That's not as far forward as it will go.
So that's got to sort of come back and then up and then out again. There we go. And that can just fold up on the floor down there. Right then, so this bit of wood there is just to add a bit of stability when we have the dog guard in. Alright, so as we can see, it's starting to reveal itself slightly. So here's the bedding.
The cushions out the side. See, the dogs are messing about now.
Right then, that's the cushions out of the way. Next stage. So we've got a bit of Velcro on there, and there we go. So that little device folds down. See that little bit there sits on the floor.
Okay, and then this bit just comes up and then rests on there.
They just come back a little bit, don't they? So that rests up on the headrests there. So as we see, we're getting a bit of a chair shape going on. There. So now we have the little seating area. There we go. And while we're at it, look, we got these little storage cupboards here. So these ones are generally got bits of food items in, like sort of tea, coffee, Cheerios, little bag of Cheerios, some seasoning for various meats. They're just various bits and pieces of sort of food.
Basic
long life stuff. And this side we have toiletries and cleaning stuff. And then in this one we have sort of our electrical bits, like the bug zappers and your fan. And then we have, that's our power pack that we sort of live on, and it does seem to last quite a while. We've never really needed to plug in before, have we?
No, we only ever really charge.
Just charge phones or stuff, and it charges as we drive along, so it sort of never really dips that low, so that's quite good.
And then I just have these covers that I pop on just to protect. And these covers actually were really good value. I bought them on Amazon. and that. Perfect for what I need, just the right size. Easy to wash. As you can see, it's very expensive.
Oh, see? So it's gone from just a open back little car to nice little seating arrangement. Maybe take some of the bits out. And then we have phase 2. Phase 2?
He's watching Paul Daniels.
That's magic.
Build the tent thing on the back. I imagine it might be a bit challenging this wind. He's just hooking the first side over the top of the rail. And then the same on the other side. Made a slightly bit more fiddly now that we've got the side awning fixed in place.
Bad shits.
Hmm? Ted, off. It just sort of comes round, sits under the wheel arch. And then these little bits just keep it cut. What are you two doing? Stop messing. Ted. You can see the back bit of the van, boot bit, just sits in the roof of the tent. But we don't tend to close it. Again, once we're set up, we keep it open all the time. Yeah, only if you go out. So if we go out, we lock the van. So if we're around.
You don't need help getting in trouble.
Oh, your dog's so bad. Quickly slam that in before anyone notices. Thankfully, after they've been for a walk on the beach, they'll be knackered and settle down. But at this stage, they're raring to go. Oh, while I've been nattering, I've missed that the frames on. We can see it poking out the top there. And it just sort of sits in the bottom. And like I say, the boot is open onto the top. Ted, out! And then the final bit, just tying out. Can't be seeing if I've got any treats to eat the dogs. There. Hopefully that will keep them happy for a bit. I'm looking for somewhere to bury it. Eat it. Sky? Sky? Not burying your treats? I'm looking for somewhere to hide it. Just eat it. Why is your dog so weird? This is the fun bit as well, because what the dogs tend to do is get their leads and wrap them round this bit and pull the pegs out on a regular basis. And seemingly never learn, or we never learn because we tie them close enough for them to do it. Like Sky has just nicely demonstrated. Sky? Literally, Daddy just pegged that, hasn't he? No, 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 no. I'm digging up the campsite. No, no, stop. Sky, this way. Come here. Come around this way. Come, 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 come. Come, come, come. Good girl. That's it. Sky, just eat it. Alright, do you want Mummy to take it? And Mummy put it away somewhere. Come on then. Good girl. Mummy hide it. Gone. Okay? Gone. Do you not want it? Good gone. Good girl. There. Mummy hide it for you. Down. Okay? Good girl. All hidden. All hidden. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Oh, she's so weird. I had to hide it for a little bit, so she thought it'd been hidden, and then she's happy to eat it now. So she had to hide it before she'd eat it. They don't need to do that. Yeah.
Presto.
Well done, Paul. Oh, some of your great impressions.
Thousand voices.
Very good. See? I'm not even that. Well, my camera's been going for 10 minutes, so less than 10 minutes from start to finish to get this up.
Standing room.
That's where we do our cooking.
We can do cooking in. The Skylar can sleep on the floor here.
We store our bits. Gives us a bit of room.
And that gives us a nice bit of just a bit of standing room. We can get changed.
Which is handy if it's raining. Makes it nice and airy.
Yeah, just gives us another room, basically.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, we've spent, what's the longest we've done? 10 days? 9 days we've done. And it still felt like we could have carried on. It didn't feel suddenly too much or too small, or as long as you don't bring the kitchen sink, which occasionally we are. I might bring a bit more than needed.
Yeah.
Okay, and one of the most important bits that we bring when we come camping is our little portaloo that folds up nice and flat. And then it's a bivvy loo. Fishermen usually use them. And it's nice and sturdy. Get that on. So we have these bags. They're actually Bivvy Loo portable. Quite thick. put one of those in there like that. A couple of safety gels, which basically turn liquid to a gel. And put the little lid on.
And this is just handy for just in the middle of the night when you can't be bothered.
For men of a certain age.
You can't be bothered getting dressed to traipse all the way to the toilet, so this is quite a handy thing.
For men of a certain age.
For women of a certain age.
But it is handy because I certainly
device.
don't want to be traipsing all the way out.
I mean, we're
to
not a million miles from the toilet block here, but
in the middle of the night, I still don't want to be doing
if you wake up at 2 in the morning, you don't particularly want to.
The only challenge is
hunt
trying
around with your shoes and.
No, the main challenge is getting out and then trying to balance yourself and not tread on the sky. Ted, stop guarding the tent.
Or over this side, maybe we can. Here's our water supply. You can see there. I think we've got 12 litres. I think it is in there, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, it's got 12
litres on the side there, and there's a little pump screws onto the top. That's all clean water in there. So let's have a little look around the kitchen now. Okay, we'll demonstrate the kitchen. So here we are, look, it's all, you know, the unbunked storage tucked back in. Bits and pieces in there. Let's have a look at the kitchen. Oh, this is the clever bit.
Oops.
There we go. Pulls out.
And then that locks back in.
Locks back in there.
And we've got our bits stored under there.
And we've got a 2-burner primer stove. And then
It's a very good little stove, this.
It's a very good little stove. It boils a kettle in no time.
I remember years ago when we went in a tent and we had the tiny little gas thing, and it took literally about an hour to boil a kettle.
Yeah,
and on this one, everything's very quick.
Very quick. Provided the gas is good.
Yeah.
So underneath here, there's the gas bottle. So we have to pull that out on a little shelf. Back here.
Pop that on.
Stand that up and then attach
this to the
regulator
gas,
to it.
Ready to go.
And you're ready to go. And then that stops you from packing it away with the gas still attached. You've got to take the gas off to pack it away. So
and if you get the right size gas, you fit 2 of them nicely in there. This one's a bit big, so.
But you have to take the gas off to be able to slide the tray away to make the drawer go back in the thing, so you can't just roam off with the gas all attached still. That's quite a good little feature. That's a brilliant little kitchen. We've cooked God knows all sorts on that, haven't we?
And we got these as an add-on, didn't we?
Yeah, the little shelves. We've got another one.
We noticed when we were cooking that you needed a bit of extra storage to put things on.
Yeah, quite
so
handy
we
for
got these as extras.
On.
We can now use.
And this setup, as you see, is the Amdro Boot Jump. I mean,
it's all very good quality. There's lots of different ones, but this is the one we went for, and we haven't been disappointed.
No, I think this is the one with the setup that suited us, didn't it? With the cookerware it was and the bits and pieces.
Sort of variations.
You can get different brands and
get cheaper ones.
Get cheaper ones. You can get other ones. I mean, they all pretty much set up the same. You can get ones for just one person, can't you?
Yeah. That
fold out into a single bed down the side and
then you have a bit more storage, I think.
A bit more storage as well. But yeah, they're all very good. I mean, this is just the setup that suited us, and we've got no complaints with it, have we?
Not at all.
It's always so we've had it for 2 years now, and it's worked out very well for us.
Yeah, nothing. We've not done anything to it. I think you're meant to treat the edges.
Yeah.
Edges.
I painted the cupboards to make them blend in with the.
Yeah. But we haven't done anything to maintain it, but it's all maintained itself very well.
Just give it a little wipe down and away it goes.
And like I say, we always cover the cushions, because obviously with the dogs I don't want the cushions covered in hairs. So we try and look after it, but the cushions are washable. You can take the covers off and wash them.
Yeah, nice little setup. From one little French car, we basically got a 2-room camper.
A cheap French car at that,
Yeah.
compared to what cars cost these days.
And it doesn't take that long to set up, really, does
No.
it? I mean, if we're both doing it, Sonia will do the inside and I'll do the tent, and it'll be built
Literally
in 20 minutes, 10, 15, 20, 20 minutes tops, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Well, the
yeah,
other thing is, because we've been looking at bigger camper vans, but I'm not sure they would actually give us that much more room. And
No.
with everything fixed in place. So
I mean,
I'm
with
always
this
thinking
tent on
even-
the back, this gives us a lot extra room.
It does. I'm even
And you
thinking,
see that-
potentially even with a bigger van, like, I think I'd still go for a boot jump option rather than a fixed option. Yeah, I just think the boot jumps, I love the flexibility of them, and I like that you can just literally lift the whole thing out
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
wanted to, and then we can just have our
you
van
can
if we
do,
needed
because
it
you
as
see
well.
there's a floor to it. So when it's all folded up, you can literally just
Lift the whole thing
lift
out.
the whole thing out, and you're left with your
There's a
car
couple of
still.
bolts either side that just...
Yeah, nothing major. You can
No.
literally just lift the whole. I think it weighs 45 kilos, something
Yeah,
like
so
that.
it's not light. You're not
So
gonna-
literally it weighs the same as Skylar. But
heavy.
yeah, it's a
Heavy dog.
very versatile, very quick. And to be fair, I mean, we've seen people turn up with camper vans and it's took them longer to build or
Oh,
set
yeah.
up their camper van and their awnings and all the rest of it. There does us to do this.
Actually, should we put our front window
Let's put
blinds
our
on?
front
'Cause
window
we're
blinds
quite
on
happy
now.
with that latest purchase.
This is a new thing. I've had a little play with it before. Sonia hasn't had a go on them yet, but we'll see how we get on.
Before we had just the inside ones. We
That
could stack
stick
them
on the thermal blinds,
We had to do one too.
which I think we will probably bring into play if we ever go somewhere where it's a bit cooler again.
It's fine,
But
it's just a bit fiddly.
now at the moment it's the end of August in Norfolk, and it's not that cold, to be fair. So
I think this keep it warm.
oh yeah, probably, but it won't be as thermal as the actual thermal. Yeah, so this hooks over the door.
You need to close the door.
Like so. That's around the mirror, like that. Shut the door. Chuck that underneath the wiper blades. So that flapping about. I think you could probably tighten it up a bit.
That's pretty good. Pretty smart.
Yeah, that was quick and easy. And I think we can just tighten that one up as well. Done. Literally a couple of seconds,
Wish I got one with the eyes now.
and then we've got the blinds all the way around the front. We've got the little stick-on ones that will go on the side windows here. When we sort of go to bed or whatever later, we can probably make that less flappy.
Oh, I'm pretty impressed with that, because compared to fiddling with all them little suckers before. Sorry, I got distracted.
Worked out quite nicely in there as well. You look up by the front.
They're nice and dark. We do have the blinds for the top bits, but we never use. Well, I always wanted the top bits to look at the stars, so we haven't used it. And quite often we go for longer trips. We have our roof bag on.
Yeah.
So we don't generally need them
anyway. So
yeah. So we haven't used them, but we do have them as an option.
I think the one time they would have been good was that time in Wales when we were bloody freezing.
Oh, when we had the frost.
Yeah.
There's frost on the roof.
But, take these to the beach.
Now they've finally settled down. That's
Now they're
sod's
all
law.
exhausted.
Right, got happy with that all set up?
Yep.
Ready to go.
Okay, so we're packing away. Let's talk about the pros and the cons of this setup.
Okay.
So I mean, let's do the pros first because there's lots of them.
Okay.
So
Pros are we can go anywhere.
we can go
anywhere.
park anywhere because it's only a little Citroen Berlingo, so you can just,
I suppose an average car.
you don't have to worry about height restrictions or width restrictions or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is just a little Citroen, it's economical to run, cheap to insure, quite reliable.
Fits the dogs in.
Yeah, the seats, we've took the seats out so the dogs can just have their own little space in there, but of course if you've got family or whatever you can leave the seats in.
And then just fold them down.
But they fold down into the wells at the back of the driving seat, so the boot jump still fits in like that. You know, compared to a camper van, it's a lot cheaper, isn't it? Compared
insurance
to
as well.
insurance is cheaper compared to a normal,
It's
say,
car insurance as
a
well, rather than
Volkswagen
van
camper van.
insurance.
So yeah, so we'd have to, it doesn't take up a lot of space on the driveway because we haven't got a lot of space on the driveway, have we? Thing just stays folded up in the boot all the time, so you can just use it as an everyday car.
Yeah, sort of things. I think the fact that it's multi-purpose, that this is just the car you use all the time anyway, but it also serves us as a camper, is the biggest.
And we can keep pretty
Right.
much most of the stuff for the camping in there all the time, can't we? We only have to put in a couple of little bits. If we're going away for a bigger trip, then maybe a few more bits, but
Then we use the roof bag.
yeah, the roof bag's handy for
If
that.
we wanted to do an ad hoc night away, we
Just
could.
an overnight one, it just all fits inside with a couple of small bags. I mean, the con, as far as really, is when the bed's all laid out and you get up, you've got to sort of wriggle out rather than get out. But I mean, that's not a huge issue.
I mean, I managed it in the night,
Yeah,
in the dark.
manage it in the dark, just sort of wriggle it. I mean, it doesn't help that Ted's on the bed as well, I think.
Yeah, so you're wriggling around Ted and then you're trying not to tread in Sky. That's in
Yeah,
the,
which makes it slightly more awkward. If it was just you on your own or something, it wouldn't be too bad, but wriggling around Ted makes it a bit trickier.
To be fair, if you were on your own, then you'd have one of the single setups and then you'd
Yeah,
have room.
you got half of it anyway.
It's hard to think of cons really, because
Yeah, there's not many cons. I mean, because the way we have it, and we have the tent on the back, Skylar to sleep in, it means that perhaps have to really stay on proper campsites,
yeah, because
don't
we
we?
put the awning
Because
on.
we have
so
to
I
put the
guess,
tent up.
yeah, so I guess the con is that we can't. We wouldn't. I don't think we would stealth camp anyway.
No, not stealth
but
camping as such,
you
but I
can't
think
really, because we can't.
because like when you go to France and abroad and that, they have these free air things, don't they?
Yeah.
Campsites on the side of the road, and I think it's a bit of a
'Cause we can't-
kerfuffle then.
yeah,
You can't just park up and you're good to go like you would be in a motorhome or a camper van.
If we had smaller dogs, maybe, but not with.
Yeah, well, Skylar likes her space down there as well, doesn't she?
Yeah. But I mean, it don't bother us because I prefer staying on a campsite.
Yeah, no,
anyway.
again, it's good staying on campsites, but
But it is one of the cons if you can't just park without.
and once you're set up, you can't just go, oh, well, fancy just pop in here, because you've got to take it all to bits again.
Yeah. So once you've set up.
Once you're set up, you're pretty much
Although
based
you
then.
can get the drive away. Thinking about getting one of those.
Yeah, once we find one, we
I
like.
saw
But,
one that's apparently on Decathlon.
okay.
That I'm thinking about
Right.
because then we can put our stuff in it and drive away.
Yeah,
It'll be-
so that might be okay. We won't have where because once you put the back up, it's a bit of a faff to take it all down again if you're popping out for the day or something, isn't it?
Yeah. So that would give us more options then.
Yeah, I mean that's literally the only real con to. I mean, it just if you're camping somewhere for a couple of days, and you want to perhaps go somewhere, you've got to take it all to bits again
And
to go
partic-
somewhere.
yeah. And if you're on one of those sites where it's a free
When it's a bit of a free fall, you
I
come
don't
back
like
and
those ones anymore.
find your pitch missing when you come back. But that's literally the only real con about it, isn't it?
Yeah. So basically, loads of pros, very few cons. I love it.
Yeah,
I think
that's
if we
fine.
were going to go somewhere like Europe, then we probably would have to get something bigger. But,
Yeah,
but just going around in it sort of
Just more so we could be a
United
bit
Kingdom
more,
is perfect.
bit more contained. I think if we're in Europe, you wouldn't have to have the awning up and stuff because we'd want to be just
I think
pull
we
up.
should look at going to Ireland, innit?
Maybe
Next
we'll have a look.
summer, spring.
There's still plenty of places in England and Wales and Scotland.
There's loads of places.
But we'll see.
to go, but I think Ireland would be a nice place to go.
Okay, we'll look into it. Right, as ever, thanks for watching. And have a look at our other videos and like, subscribe, that sort of carry on. You know how it all works.
Maybe they don't.
Oh, everyone does.
Maybe you need to point where the like and subscribe.
You
buttons
point
are.
then. Just
I
point
don't.
somewhere and I'll try and put it in. Right, I'll
won't
put
be
you
able to
over there. Now,
change it.
there you go. Right,
No,
like
for
and
like, I need
subscribe.